Greetings. We are continuing our discussion of sets and collections of sets and indexed collections of sets. And we're going to start with a pretty broad definition here. It actually consists of three definitions. We're starting with some big set X. It's not the empty set. We're going to let I, capital I, be an index set. We'll review what that means. Well, actually, we'll know right here. Let A sub little I be a subset of X and not empty for every single I that's in this index set, capital I. And then we're going to let script A, be the collection or the set of all of the AIs for I in capital I. So we have mostly talked, and we probably will continue to mostly talk about index sets where I would be like the natural numbers, 1, 2, 3, ... So that means that our collection here of script A would be A sub 1, comma A sub 2, comma A sub 3, ... So we're starting with that collection of sets. Remember, each one of these little AIs is a subset of the big set X. For our definition, script A is pairwise disjoint if for any two pairs you take, two pairs of sets in script A, those two sets are disjoint. Doesn't matter which two pairs you take, they're disjoint. So I guess that means we need to remember what disjoint means. Disjoint means they share no elements in common. In other words, it's disjoint if AI intersected with AJ is the empty set. Whenever, let me say for I not equal to J, obviously if I and J are the same number, A2 intersect A2 gives you A2, and that's not an empty set. So we have to specify that any two distinct sets taken out of the collection, meaning I and J are different, A sub I intersect with A sub J is the empty set. That's pairwise disjoint. The next definition is A covers the set X if X is equal to the union of the AIs. That's little I, an element of big I. All of the AIs. So if you union all of these subsets together, subsets of X, you union them all together, you get X. That means that this collection of sets covers X. And finally, script A, that collection of sets, is a partition of X if A is pairwise disjoint and covers X. A is a partition of X. A is the script A is the collection of sets. It's a partition of X if all the sets are pairwise disjoint inside the collection, and the union of all the sets in script A equals X. And I'm going to draw a little tiny picture here. If this is our set, this is our big set X, then one partition could look like this. I don't have infinitely many sets there, but this could be A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6. Notice that they don't have any overlap with each other, so they're disjoint, and their union is the entire set X.